Ghulam Rabini. Ghulam is an incredible man. He's a lawyer. He was a lawyer with the U.S. Supreme Court. Excuse me. He was a lawyer with the Supreme Court of Bangladesh. He is a champion of human rights. He's a man who stands up for what he believes in, no matter the consequences. And if you could hear some of the stories he could tell you. He escaped Bangladesh with his family to come to the United States, and he is a licensed social worker in Michigan. But prior to leaving Bangladesh, he was the founder of the largest youth organization in his country. His credentials, they're too much for me to read. I would be up here for an hour. It's incredible, all the things I read about him last night. So if you get a chance, chat with Ghulam. He was a very interesting man who has endured much in his life. And he's also a wonderful man. He's got a great family. Ghulam.
Hello, Traverse City.
Hello.
I'm really delighted that I'm here. It is really a very great honor for me to give an opportunity to talk in front of such a wonderful audience. And I'm grateful especially to Mr. Tim Kennan, who is the president of Veteran for Peace, who gave me an opportunity here to introduce myself. Yesterday we observed International Peace Day, and today, Veteran for Peace are observing Peace Day in Traverse City. And this is really exciting moment. To me, if you want to know that what is peace, to me, if I see an infant in his or her mother's lap, or an adult, he can stay in his motherland with normal life. So to me, it is a peace. My name is Ghulam Rabbani. I came from Bangladesh, which is far away from here, 8,000 miles away from here. And you can ask me why you are here. I'm a displaced person from my country. I'm a displaced person from my mom. I'm a displaced person from my society. I came from my country, which is called Bangladesh. I love my country most. Why? And why I am here? I just want to say something. They hit my head and I was fainted. I was hospitalized more than 6 months. But I want to say that I was a very courageous person, because I believe all goes if courage goes. Courage doesn't mean that you have to be fearless, but to go ahead despite of fear. But I thought that I should go forward, and I started this demonstration. And that day, I was totally scared, and they tried to kill me 3 times. I escaped from my country, that is true. But why I am here? I want to save my life, not only my life, I want to save my family life. I want to save my son's life, because I believe that you have to establish peace at your home first. If you cannot ensure peace at your home, you cannot ensure peace in the society. If you cannot ensure peace in the society, you cannot ensure whole the nation. Charity begins at home. That's why I thought I have to make their peaceful life. That's why I'm here. And I always fought for dignity, because I believe that dignity is as important as food. But here, I have to face some challenges. Every single step, I have to face some struggle. I have to adjust. I have to adapt myself. Why? Because it was a settled life in Bangladesh. My life was totally settled. My life was totally prepared. My life was totally well organized in my country. But unfortunately, in this age, it is really very hard for me to start my life from the 0 point. It is really very hard for me to start peace movement, but I'm doing. I'm working because I do believe. My family, actually my father was a veteran in 1971. Even my father-in-law, he was a great veteran. And that's why our attachment with the country is great. I think the peace, the destruction and obstacle of the peace, there are two reasons. One is the natural reason, made by the naturally, and other is made by the man-made problem. So natural means natural disaster, flood, lots of things. But if man establish some obstacle, what will we do? What will be happen? I started my career here from 2016, and I joined as a social worker. And I got a license from the Michigan State. I'm working in the Young Peace Builders. I know you heard. I'm working for the as a regional manager of the Young Peace Builders, and working and focusing on Bangladesh and South Asian. And I personally believe that if you have a feelings, not only for mouth or not only for just, you have to think about your whole motivation and determination. And sacrifice level is most important to establish, because every single minute the people are increasing. Now we are 6.5 billion people in the world, or 7 billion people in the world. And according to the UN, within 13 years, 1 billion people will add in this population group. So what will happen? Lots of conflict, social conflict will be here. But I believe that darkness cannot drive out by the darkness. Only light can do it. Hateness cannot drive out by the hateness. Only love can do it. So if we love, if you have a love feelings, and if you just simply as a person, if you smile, give a smile to anybody, then smile will be returned to you. And that it will make a good vibe in the environment. And during this process, we'll overcome. And I know this is, peace means the responsibilities. So responsibilities lies on you. Responsibilities is not, the only United Nations is not only the responsible person to build peace. Only USA is not the responsible person to ease around the world. So we are also a responsible person to build peace. But this is an opportunity here to say, because peace means not in the absence of conflict. We have a lots of thought, lots of decisions, lots of difference, and we can overcome these decisions, this thought by knowledge sharing, through dialogue, through peace talk. So this is the only way, one of the important way. And I'm here, I'm informing myself at the same time, I'm informing the country situation. That is also a good communication for building peace. That is also a very good transaction between you and me to establish peace around the world. If your neighbor burned, eventually you will burn also. So if I'm in the problem, so next time you will be in the problem. Bangladesh is facing, one of the largest crises in the world, refugee crisis also facing. How? Myanmar. I know you heard these things. Myanmar due to Rohingya refugee, because more than 1 million Rohingya now displaced from Myanmar, and now they are in Bangladesh. That was a genocide in Myanmar. And 1 million people are refugee in Bangladesh. That means a refugee camp in Bangladesh. And this is the largest refugee camp in the world. If you search, because 1 million refugee nowhere at this moment. more than 1 million. So that types of information I'm conveying to you, and how to dissolve this problem, how to make solution, and how we can overcome. And last not least, if you have a choice, choose the best. And if you have no choice, do the best. So I'm thinking that peace work is the only best work. Thank you so much.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. Ghulam, if you get a chance to talk to
Everybody